Today's video we're going to talk about the power valve a little bit. To disconnect it, if you've already got your head off then it's already disconnected, but if you don't then you've got to take this screw off, and then there's a screw right here that actually holds the assembly in place. There's a metal bushing, take that out, and then we're all set for that portion of it. So we're going to go ahead and move to the tripod and I'll show you the rest. Stay tuned.
Alright, the next step would be to, you've got this Allen, it's a 3mm Allen. Go ahead and take that out. There you go. Then you want to get a pair of needle nose or pliers and then pull the shaft out. And then there's the power valve shaft right there. And then you can pull everything else out. So we've got these bushings. Go ahead and get those out. And we're just going to clean this one up a little bit. There's your bushings. Or you could tip it over and it can all fall out. It's up to you. We've got our springs and our spacer here. Right there. The other one is just kind of stuck on there. Apologize for that. Actually, my battery had died and I didn't realize it. What I've done next, there's two screws that go right here and right here. And here's one of them. You take those out, and then to actually get these power valves themselves out, you can feel it right here in the exhaust port. You'll be able to feel it, move it up and down. You can see I'm moving it with my finger. Push it through, and then there you are. And we'll go ahead and clean those up a little bit and get them clean. The other one, same thing. That little screw just kind of holds them in place. A little washer there too. And this is pretty gunked up. There you go. And then installing them is the exact reversal. You would go ahead and put these in, put the little washer on, put the screw on, and then put the power assembly back in. And actually we'll probably do that. We'll go ahead, I'll clean these up and we'll go ahead and do that, so stay tuned. Alright, we are back. We're going to go ahead and reinstall the power valve. Now, keep in mind, you can accidentally put the wrong one in. First of all, your pin won't line up. That'll be one indication. But also, if you look at the power valve itself, see if we can get that to focus. There we go. It is curved. So if you put it in the wrong way, you're going to be cutting into your piston. So, and you don't want that to happen. So these can be installed incorrectly. So we'll go ahead and put that in. Of course, it may not cut into the piston, but it looks like it could be possible. I don't want to try it and find out. So if you want to try it and find out, go right ahead. This other one. There we go. We'll go ahead and put our little washers on. We didn't clean it up too much, just a little bit. There's just a lot of oil in there. Little washer goes in here. The other little washer right there. Go ahead and put our screws back in. This way they don't come flying out. Next step, we're actually going to put the shaft in, not all the way, just a little bit. Get one of our spacers in, right there. We're going to put one of our spring sides on, right there. And we can put the other spring on, which this one appears to be a little bent. I don't know if that's really going to pose a problem. I don't believe so. You can also actually put, that's backwards. I believe that's backwards. Strange. Yeah, I think it was backwards. There you go. And then we'll put our other washer or spacer in. Might have to lift it up a little bit. Yeah, stick the screw on there. go. Go ahead and put our Allen screw back in. You may have to turn the shaft to actually find the hole. Hopefully I didn't just cover up everything I was doing with my arm. I just now realized that. And go ahead and make sure it works properly. And it looks like it does. This spring's a little bent, which is causing those not to react at the same time. So I may have to bend that spring back. But make sure that's tight. I'm going to actually loosen it because I am going to take it back off and straighten up that spring a little bit if I can. And we'll go ahead and take care of that off camera. But after that, next thing you'll want to do, go ahead and install the cover. And it goes on like such. It even says up on it. That, and reconnect over here your screw and put your side cover on right here with the new gasket. And that is basically it. Then you're done. Pretty easy. A lot of people are afraid of those because they can break. Bad thing is if they do break, sometimes they can gouge into the piston. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually it just kind of sits there and bounces. It's not a big deal. But just something to look out for. If they do break, you know, it's an easy fix. I mean, on the bike, a little harder, just the space requirements, but for the most part, it's a 5-minute fix, really, real easy. So don't be afraid of that. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post those below. And as always, thanks for watching.